is going on, guys? It's your boy KG for Life here with another video of Cookie Run Kingdom. I'm sorry I haven't really been doing a lot of videos. I did the recent videos that I have now for the new update, cream unicorn cookies, so on and so forth. But today we are going to focus on the Cookie Run Alliance. And people, the most asked question I get from anybody that comes into my chat is, how am I Masters 4? And the simple question is this team right here. This team right here has literally carried me above and beyond into Masters. Can I go higher? Most likely, yes, I can. So the thing is, with this team, you want to focus on one thing and one thing only on all of your cookies: damage resist. As you can see here, my wild berry is sitting at a 45.7% damage resist with a little tiny bit of cooldown, which is okay. Next, we're gonna go ahead onto dark cacao, which is running a little bit of a 44.9. I know I can get them better, but right now we're stuck at that. Good attack speed, good attack, but you want to mainly focus on damage resist. Next is Eclair, running at a full 5 Swift Chocolates with a 21.5% damage resist with 17.6% cooldown. The other things don't matter, they're a bonus, but you want to focus on damage resist at 21.5 and cooldown. But you can get higher than us too, 100% you can. Next, I have two things for Cotton. I have the one that I use in the arenas and everything else, which is the 24.6 cooldown. And then we're using this one right here, which is 12% of damage resist and 16% cooldown. You can get better, but I recommend starting off on that. Same thing goes with Pure Vanilla. You're going to be running a 9.5 damage resist with 18.1% cooldown. You're not going to be fully running that, so you're going to get better stuff. Yes, you are. But right now, this is what I'm rocking for damage resist and cooldown. You want to focus on damage resistant cooldown for all three of these. Damage resistant cooldown, you're your friends for all three of these. But then for these two up top, it doesn't really matter. The only thing you're really focusing on is damage resist. Okay, so enough talk about this. We're not going to worry about any of these other teams that are set up in here. We're only going to be focused on this team right here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to run this main team until they die, so we can see exactly where we get to. And also, I'm gonna let y'all know right off the bat, I do have a 14 second blast down on my Cookie Run Alliance, so that's 20 cookies of level 60 or higher. So if you don't have this, just know that you may have you may not be able to get to where I am. Or you probably won't even get to Masters in general, but you can get as close as you can to Masters with this team. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and do our first run here. As you can see there, with the 14-second cooldown, you literally get to chapter 2 without having to worry about anything, which is really decent. I like that. What I'm gonna try to do, I'm gonna try to fast forward it a little bit to the most important parts. If I haven't found out how to fast forward it, y'all are just gonna be with me during this whole video. I don't know what I'm doing too much, so we're gonna keep it at that. The one thing I have to realize about this one team here is that they're very self-sufficient on healing. Meaning that Cotton and Pure Vanilla are really doing the best they can to keep your cookies above half. The one boss that you're gonna have is this one right here, actually. This is the one boss you're probably gonna have the most problems with. Is this.
Darkness, begone!
And as you can see, coming out of that right there, that whole entire area, I was able to keep my cookies to be healed somewhat above half. Sometimes you would get to the point of that section with the dragon and most of your cookies will almost die. But as long as they have the self-sufficiency of the cooldowns and being able to keep up those heals the way that they have been, you're not going to see a problem probably until Sorbet Shark, most likely. You won't see a problem until then.
Darkness, begone! I will not falter! Darkness, begone! I will not falter!
And also what y'all have to come to realize with this exactly, the more your cookies stay alive, the more points you get. So as you know that you have the first 5 here, you have all 5 of these, right?
Darkness, begone!
If these cookies are about to die, right? If your first team is about to die, your main situation is switching out of that team and keep on going as far as you can with the other team that you have. None of my teams are set up the right way to be able to do something like that, but I am going to show you exactly what happens when my cookies die, okay? And so when they do die, I'll show you exactly what happens when they do die. With the damage resist being so high on the ladder for both Dark Cacao and Wildberry, and then you getting that 15% push on top of the 45 and the 48% damage resist that you have, Wildberry is really substantial in this push to Masters. So here we're gonna get to wave 16, and then we're gonna get to the next cookie boss, which is going to be Parfait. So the good thing about Parfait is this: if you were having trouble, oh no, never mind, it's Kumio. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Please skip that. The one thing about having self-sufficient cookies is when you get to Parfait, or when you get to cookies like this that don't do a lot of damage, you'll be able to heal your cookies back to full before you get to the next stage, as you can see here. As you can see, they were almost halfway down, but now they're back up to full because they were able to heal before they got to the next stage.
Darkness, begone! I will not falter! Darkness, begone! I will not falter! I will not falter! Begone!
So the good thing about what's gonna happen is, yes, we're getting to the point where our cookies are getting their health diminished, but getting to the end, which is what, chapter 20, you're going to see that it doesn't matter. As long as you get to that point in this run, you'll see a huge difference. And when you were failing at the beginning of the stages of chapter 5, when you were failing at those stages, you're getting your health back when you're gonna fight Parfait. When you fight Parfait, you'll get all of your health back. 100% you will. And you'll see right here exactly what I'm talking about. As you can see, they don't have a lot of, they're loose. Wildberry is losing most of his health in this whole situation. But every time he loses a chunk of his health, boom, he gets his chunk of health back. But as long as we kill the 3 little guys here as quick as possible, we don't lose health in this battle. And we won't lose health. We will not lose any health in this battle because of that. They don't do enough damage to care. Alright, so as you see, we was able to get through that with half of our health, or most of our health not gone. But this is where it's gonna start getting harder for you, by the way. So, it's gonna get harder at waves at chapter 6 because the enemies have these now. I think this is us. Okay, never mind. This is actually us. Our cooldown is a little bit lower, which is good. No, I think that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. Never mind, that's bad. Don't mind me. You also want to be able to... Here's where the damage, the little thing right here is gonna be a problem right now. All of our cookies, well, both of our tank cookies are getting injury. As you can see, Pure Vanilla is about to die. So here we go. This is the shore-based shark one, so watch this. We're waiting, we're waiting. Switch to Kumio. You don't have to do this. You do not have to do this, by the way. This is something you don't have to worry about. I'm only doing this to show you that you want to keep your main team available at all times. So we're gonna ready this. And boom, done. So, you don't have to do that, by the way, but it's a lot more easier to get that done because if you do that during that stage, you'll get higher. As you can see right there, right now, I'm at 1,000,000. Here, I'll do it like this so you can see. I'm at 1,047,000. So right now, it does not matter what happens to my team right now. It doesn't. My team can all die for all that matters. Because we already made it to Masters already. Masters was our main goal, our main priority, and we made it. So what we could do here to give us a little bit more push into the right direction, we wait for these to almost die, and once they are almost dead, you want to push to a new team. Let them push to a new team. Keep on going up. And this is when you start pushing to a new team, by the way. This is when you start pushing your team. And then we're gonna have that, so we're gonna ready Tea Night. You want to stay alive as much as possible, even if your cookies die. Even if they die, it does not matter. You got to Masters, that's all that matters. Also, you will have a hard time getting past this, by the way. This is probably one of the most hardest DPS checks you can have, by the way. But, like I was saying to y'all, it's pretty much, that's all it is. And just go ahead and use all your cookies up. Doesn't matter if they die, just use them all up. And boom. Right now, we was able to make it to the final score of 1,192,999. So, we're just gonna buy that too, just so we can get that out the way too as well. So, and here we're gonna look at the damage done by our first team here. As you can see, the total damage in all of the whole entire, where they were able to stay up and do what they had to do. Eclair did the most damage out of her, 17.9 million. Then you have Dark Cacao going at 15.1 million, and then Wildberry sitting at a 12 million, right? And then the healing is going to go immense with these two because they just constantly heal. And then you can see all the damage being done, 2 mil, 2 mil, 1 mil, 1 mil, 2 mil. And then everybody's just, they do too good when it comes to this team. So, as I was saying, it's not hard to get to Masters, but it's not going to be easy to get to Masters. If you don't have a team like this, for instance, let's say you don't have Dark Cacao, but you have Wildberry and you have Hollyberry. You'll use Wildberry instead of Dark Cacao. I mean, you use Hollyberry instead of Dark Cacao. keeping the same team. Let's say you don't have pure vanilla. If you don't have pure vanilla, uh, pomegranate or parfait will do, and also the new healer would actually do as well. So there's a bunch of options out there for you to be able to get yourself out there and to keep up with everybody else being in masters and so on and so forth. But like I was saying, guys, what I'm gonna do is in my Discord, I'll have my Discord link down at the bottom for y'all to join my Discord and or join my Twitch every time that I'm live, which is 11 a.m. Eastern time or 9 to 10 o'clock p.m. at night. This has been your boy KG for life. If y'all have any other issues or any other problems with the Cookie Run Kingdom game, please let me know. I will surely and always will be happy to do a video on the certain things that people are having trouble with, and not give you the issues and the scenarios that people who spend a lot of money in this game do. And that's, you should have these at level 70 or you should do this at level 70. No, I'm gonna give you the full breakdown of somebody who doesn't spend a lot of money in this game, or somebody who doesn't spend money at all in the game. I'm gonna make sure that y'all get the best and the best that y'all can have. So this has been your boy KG for life. I appreciate y'all, and I hope to see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.